bullets. Anybody here from California that will admit it?
Yeah.
There you go. What city?
Ripon.
Ripon.
Where?
Ripon?
Oh, I know exactly where it's at.
Ponderosa.
Do you know what the California state line is? I wish I could live in Nevada. How do I get out of this place? I don't like this. I could talk. I spent 40 years in Southern California. I think I tired of whining and came up here. Okay, notice these beams when they come together, like right there and behind me. Now, that's a very tight fit. That hasn't moved even a fraction of an inch in 140 years. And there are no nails or bolts holding that together. In 1861, they were trying to figure out a way to shore up these mines and make them safe. At that time, they got a hold of this German mining engineer, Philip Diedesheimer, and he came up with what's called square set timbering. Example down here shows what would be 4 beams, overhead beams, coming together with a square set joint. And be over a post like this, cut the same way. Now, once you put that together, it's not going to move. And they use it in all these hundreds of miles of tunnels. Philip never got a patent on it. Everybody could use it. But he made very good money as an engineer and as a mine superintendent. So he wasn't worried about making money off the invention. Down here on my right, we have an air pump or a blower powered by a steam engine. Be above ground, of course, and they run pipes from it deep down the mines and continually pump fresh air down. One of these mines had over 600 miners working in it at one time. And you can imagine the dust and the foul air they would kick up. Now, when the bank went in, they sealed that entrance where we came in, made it an entrance going up that shaft 50 feet, right up on the side of the mountain. They used a hoist or elevator like you see hanging in the corner to carry the miners in and out. That would hold 4 miners, 2 on each side. Now it's just an air shaft, which is good. It keeps the air in here as good as outside. And also could be used as an escape hatch. It's got ladders going all the way up. Well, those 2 things I don't do. I don't climb ladders. And I can't give mouth-to-mouth resuscitation without getting emotionally involved. Said that the other day. I had a group of elderly people on a club tour. And this funny little lady, about 80 years old, come up to me and she says, "I think I need a little mouth-to-mouth." I said, "Okay, everybody out. She's going to stay in here with me." Well, that was a mistake. She thought I meant it, and she wouldn't leave. But you know what? She's breathing fine now. Right now, in the state of Nevada, we are mining 75% of all the gold mined in the United States. And we're number 5 in the world in gold production. The only place ahead of us, South Africa, Australia, China, and Peru. Last year in this state, they mined about 7 million ounces of gold and about 10 million ounces of silver. They've got around 50 or 60 mines operating in the state. A lot of them up around Elko, Winnemucca, Battle Mountain, Carlin. In the Carlin Sand area, in the last 40 years, they mined over 50 million ounces of gold and still going strong. Half of those 60 mines are underground mines, the other half are above ground, surface or strip mines. Now, in the Virginia City area, there's a lot of gold and silver left here. They estimate they've taken maybe half of it out. But what they have left is so hard to get at, it would cost around $300 an ounce to get it out and process it. And for years, gold been under $300 an ounce. Of course, it wouldn't pay to mine. But now gold's up to almost $800 an ounce. In fact, it was over $800 a couple of days ago. So it does pay to mine there. We've got a couple of mines operating. Now, if you want to drive south here about 4 miles, on the west side of the highway, you can see them peeling off the sides of those big hills, strip mining, and they are getting a lot of gold and silver out right now. So the mine's alive and well in the Virginia City area and all over the state. Doing fantastic, really. Are you having trouble breathing?
No.
Oh, that's too bad.
Been there, done that.
I have that on my tour, and this guy in the back says, I said, too bad, you're going to die. Okay, anybody got any questions? Now, you can ask me anything you want. If I don't know the answer, I can make up one. All right. Oh, by the way, down here on that bucket, that's a mortar and pestle. They'd be back in the mine. They want to test the ore. They put a piece of ore in there, grind it to a powder with that metal rod, put that powder in a pan, and add mercury. If you add gold in there, it would separate from the dust, join in with the mercury automatically. Called amalgam, and then they have other processes to separate those from each other. They use mercury very carefully in those areas. The fumes were poisonous, and there is no antidote for mercury poisoning. When they were shipping the ore down to the mills on the Carson River, they used tons of mercury separating gold and silver from the ore, and a lot of it went in that river. Now, even after 100 years, the EPA says if you catch fish there, don't eat them. The mercury level's too high. But I live down there, and I see kids coming off that river with a nice string of trout. If they ever offered to sing it out to me, I'd take it. Because in the last 100 years I lived down there, I never heard of a case of mercury poisoning. But EPA has to justify their existence. Okay, any no questions? All right, we'll go out the way we came in. I have to follow you out. They told me if I lose one more person in there, I'm in trouble. So take your time. There is no hurry.
I forget the truck. There he is.